So minimal talk on this. Now notice one thing I did do is this hand comes over here, this hand can be on vacation. Okay, in other words, when those rests come in, that's telling you that the other hand needs to take over, okay? Now, read the notes. E flat, C, E flat, G. And then the 2 and 4 fingers up in the treble clef, which is the G clef, are going to read the C, E flat, D, C, and the natural B, which is not part of the key signature. And then come over here and do G, B, D. Okay? And then this hand comes over here and does this. But it's you know, it just goes very smoothly. Okay? Now, if you go fast and you haven't practiced it enough, you have a tendency to speed it up a little bit. And now notice this too. And we have a tendency, just because we're human beings, and it sounds like, and what we start doing is we stop reading the music. We need to have, when we're reading the music, if we're playing something that's familiar and every single note is right and we come to a spot where there's a little bit of change, we'll play that if we've been being faithful to reading the music. But if we just go by it, okay? So, when you learn how to read music, when I say I can read music, and by the way, I don't consider myself a good music reader at all. I'm getting there. But if you're reading music and you're stumbling any place in there, at some level, your music reading needs to be improved. That's just all there is to it. You know, it's the elephant in the room. And also want to make this suggestion. If you have things that are frustrating you, okay, I want to make a couple suggestions. And you have things that are frustrating you, whole pieces. I've got books. I put in I've taken the books that are beyond me. And there's things in here. Yeah, I don't want to. And then also you got to go like, if I learn it, do I really enjoy playing it? Okay? And, you know, there's some songs that are very complex, and, you know, you do it and you go like, March of the Dwarves. I don't even know what it sounds like. Like I said, I'm not a classical person. Humoresque, I've done a little bit of that. But the thing is you've got to put away those things that are depressing you and things like that. And I'm just talking from a very plain way of things that has happened to me. You get rid of all the clutter. And then what I've done, I don't know if I have a book here. Oh, yeah, of course it's there. But I've got a notebook and it's just full of stuff, okay? And that notebook is the ones I'm working on or I'm trying to work on, okay? So don't get all frustrated, and this is going to take a long time. I would imagine realistically I'll be working on this on and off for a month. I will continually be posting things, but when we get done, my goal is to play it as absolutely professionally as I can. I say professionally, I don't perform this, but the thing is to get the feel for it totally right, okay? Now, that's why I'm going to this process here. I'm revisiting it for myself, and I'm also, I could go this a lot faster if I wasn't filming it, okay? but it's going to take a while to get this, all the kinks out of everything. And I got to remember that I'm also talking to people that do not know much about music.